feels like every year around the same time in the offseason, we get wind of a player that the New York Rangers drafted does not want to be here anymore. Here we go again. In 2020, it was Lias Andersson. Last season, it was Vitaly Kravtsov. And now it seems, according to my favorite New York Post writer, Larry Brooks, that Nils Lundkvist wants a trade out of New York. He hasn't adjusted to the North American ice quite as smoothly as we all thought he would. And honestly, that was kind of a big surprise for me. When the Rangers drafted him, oh, they were high on him. He was breaking records these past couple seasons when he was playing in Sweden as a young defenseman who was trying to make his way towards the NHL, and he was progressing well in Sweden. Like I said, he was setting records for under 21-year-old defensemen, and last season when he got his first chance with the big club, let's be honest, he didn't shine that bright. In 25 games, he had a goal and 3 assists. But in my honest opinion, he didn't play that bad. I really didn't think he played that bad to where the Rangers were forced to take him out of the lineup. But I want you to try to understand the situation a bit. Last year's top 4 Rangers defensemen were set: Ryan Lindgren, Adam Fox, Keandre Miller, and Jacob Trouba. Last season, the New York Rangers went out and signed Patrick Nemeth to try to put some more veteran beef on that decor. It did not work out. The Rangers were hoping, they were praying all season long that hopefully that would work out. It never did. Luckily, Drury was able to get rid of him. But for most of last season, Patrick Nemeth was the New York Rangers' third pair on the left side. We all know it's a business. Playing Patrick Nemeth was a business decision. Was it the smart one? Probably not. But I understand how it's hard to put a guy like him on the bench when he's proved to be a good defenseman in the NHL in the past. Even though he was having his struggles with the Rangers, they were hoping, man. They were really hoping that Patrick Nemeth could become that steady defenseman he once was. And last year, the 6th defenseman coming out of training camp was Nils Lundkvist. However, he didn't play opening night over Jared Tenorti. But as the season went on, this is where the problem came for Nils Lundkvist. Sure, playing with guys like Nemeth, Tenorti, and Libor Hayek, you know, it's not really the best, but this is where the problem came for Nils Lundkvist, as when Braden Schneider got called up, he was able to shine bright playing with those guys. I'm not here to bash Nils Lundkvist at all. I think he's a very good player, and I think he's going to be a very good NHL defenseman. But Braden Schneider, man, he took his spot from him. Braden Schneider played so well in Hartford. We talked about forcing the hand of management by playing poorly. This is where Braden Schneider forced the hands of management to play him because he was playing so well. Braden Schneider gets called up. Nils Lundkvist gets scratched. Braden Schneider does not leave the Rangers lineup. And in company, Nils Lundkvist never sees the Rangers lineup again for the rest of the season. You can blame management all you want for the way they developed Nils Lundkvist. I still think it was a little too early for him to jump ship. Only 25 games in the NHL. He didn't shine as bright, like I said, as Schneider did especially. But Schneider was better than Lundkvist last year. And like I said, I know that left side was questionable all year long. The third pair left defenseman, Nemeth, Tenorti, Hayek. Sure, maybe Nils Lundkvist could have played the left side. Sure. But in Gallant's team, we all know how much he likes those gritty players, and that's not what Nils Lundkvist is, and that's everything that Braden Schneider was. Gallant wanted one young defenseman on that bottom pair, and it was Braden Schneider. And another thing real quick, Chris Drury has not drafted Nils Lundkvist. It was Jeff Gorton's draft pick. Believe it or not, it's the damn draft pick that was exchanged by the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Ryan McDonagh and JT Miller trade. That trade is just going to haunt us forever, isn't it? Anyway, from Nils Lundkvist's POV, I do understand in a sense. But like I said, only 25 games in the NHL, and we have a training camp coming up. This is your time to steal your job back from Braden Schneider. By no means is Braden Schneider's spot on that last defenseman pairing his. Nils Lundkvist has every right to come in and take it away from him in training camp and in preseason. We'll see what develops. We'll see if he gets traded. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Subscribe if you guys are brand new, and I'll see you guys later.